The Next Genius Scholarship Program is India's largest undergraduate abroad scholarship program. Students who want to study in the US can benefit through our scholarships. So if you have students who are looking at colleges in the US and now even in India, they can apply to us and they can gain access to life-changing, life-transforming scholarships. I'll show you a couple of stories of how students have benefited from it. So the first student is Samyukta Raj Narayanan, who was a full tuition scholar to TCU, Texas Christian University, in 2019. She was not only a full tuition scholar, but she got a full ride, which means for her, the living expenses were also waived, which is quite exceptional, which happens very rarely, but she's the one who got that. And she, after winning the Next Genius Scholarship, she is now pursuing her Bachelor's of Science or an engineering degree from TCU. And while she's doing that, she's not just studying, she's also working as a STEM tutor. She's a student success mentor. She is also a part of the student development services, and she interned at Cummins as a dynamic system and controls intern. And I was told by her mom that she has also got a job at TCU. So I'm just a job at Cummins now, a full-time job. So I'm just waiting to get more details about that. Our second scholar, Rohan, won this scholarship in 2018. And he went to Juniata College, which is a small liberal arts college located in Pennsylvania. And he designed his own major in multimedia production plus business. So he designed a very creative, unique major for himself. And now he's working as a creative director at one of his dream companies at WD Strategies. And when he was at school, he studied at D.Y. Patel International School. And the third student, who was actually the very first scholar at Next Genius, Anushka Agarwal, she won a scholarship in 2016. She was in Dhirubhai Ambani's international school back then. She pursued her major in economics and psychology, and currently she's pursuing her master's in human computer interaction at Rice University, and she's also working as a UX research intern at Oracle. So just wanted to show you a few stories of how Next Genius supports the students as they go through the process. This has been our journey in the past 6 years, every year. So when we say 234 students have won a scholarship, 234 students, many of them have come in the last couple of years or last 2-3 years. So we started with just 2 scholars in the first year, and these numbers are just growing very significantly over the last couple of months. When a student applies for a Next Genius Scholarship, they not only benefit from the scholarships that we have to offer, but they also benefit from a lot of other opportunities that we help create for them. Like the Next Genius Scholars have access to leadership series, they have access to workshops. These scholars are mentored by the seniors, and they also mentor their juniors, which is like a leadership opportunity for them. So a Next Genius Scholarship is not just a scholarship that, that is just a financial benefit, but the scholarship prepares these students for success at college and even beyond college. And on the screen, you can see some of the pictures of Next Genius Scholars and the Next Genius community. Very quickly, what do we look for? We look for grade 12 or gap year students. Students from Bangladesh, India, and Nepal can apply to us. The only requirement that is that these are need-aware scholarships between the students and the families. They have to pay the living expenses. Everything else the Next Genius Foundation takes care of. The registrations of our program will close on 14th of November. So in about 7 days, the registrations will close. And this is the right time for the students to apply to us. They need to go on our website, nextgenius.com, register themselves, take a simple grade 10 level maths and English test. We call it a level 1 test. Once they take that test, there is a college selection step where the students tell us about their college preferences. They tell us about which colleges are they interested in. And we then assign them one college. for which they submit the college application. Of course, they are free to apply to all the other colleges as well if they would like to. But for a next senior scholarship, they will be considered for just one college. They apply to that college by Jan 1 and they are interviewed by us and the colleges. And that's it. At the end of this, they get the scholarships. That's a gist of next senior scholarships. We are here to answer any questions towards the end.